begin this shit, I'm gonna start with a question, just to kind of, get y'all in the mindset of why I'm irritated so bad. Alright, so picture this, alright, hypothetical situation. Say your friend has cancer, any kind of cancer you want. Say they have cancer, and they're like, wow, I am really struggling with it today. I'm really sick. Therapy's beating my ass, like whatever it is. They're struggling with their sickness. If you have never had cancer in your life, no doctor has ever told you had cancer, would you message that person and be like, hey, if you ever need help with your cancer, come to me because I know exactly what that's like? You wouldn't do that, would you? No, you wouldn't, because it's ignorant and it's kind of rude and insensitive. That is very offensive to the person with cancer who's actually going through that struggle. I'm not going to message you and tell you I know exactly what the fuck the struggle of cancer is like, because I ain't never had cancer. Nobody has told me I had cancer. I've Googled, and WebMD has told me I've had cancer, but that's not a real diagnosis, so I can't tell you that I know exactly what cancer is like, because I don't. Think of that fucking shit. Alright, I'm gonna reference my cousin in this, too. That motherfucker got shot in the fucking face, okay? Could you imagine how that motherfucker would have felt if someone was like, man, I know what you're going through. I know exactly what it's like to be shot in the face. And he was like, oh, you've been shot in the face before? And they were like, no, I've never been shot in the face, but I know exactly what it's like. Do you understand how stupid that is? Like, how little sense that really fucking makes? Kind of in a way, like, how fucking dare you? Honestly, like, the audacity. You're gonna try and take ownership of a struggle that you have never firsthand dealt with. That's one thing, but on top of it, you're gonna try and advise someone on how to fix it or make it better and act as if you have the answers because you have dealt with it before. You know what it's like. You can tell me how to fix it. I am inferior to you. I am the one who needs to go to you for help on something you have no fucking clue about. Basically, what happened was, I had mentioned earlier that I was crashing from a mania, which is true as fuck. Been a weird couple days, and this kid wanted to message me, which is cool if you want to offer an open ear, totally appreciative and grateful for all, people who want to be friends, but, don't slide in my DMs basically telling me I don't know how to handle it, I need to talk to you because you know what it's like to deal with crashing. And when I say, oh, really? You've been diagnosed with bipolar disorder? You tell me no. Well, then how are you going to tell me how to deal with my disorder when you don't even fucking have it? And, I can kind of blame this reaction, this experience on the crash of the mania right now, but I'm going to also say it's due to his insensitivity and his fucking, just rudeness, because we were all good in the hood, bro, when you were just telling me to shoot you a text if I needed to talk, but then you had to go and fucking stroke your ego and let me know that you know how to handle it better and you know what it's like. Statements like that is always wanting to treat your life, because do not tell me you know what's going on when you don't. But I was like, no, let me just poke and prod a little bit. Maybe he is bipolar, But when I ask you if you're diagnosed and you tell me no, and then you proceed to attempt to self-diagnose, now we got all kinds of fucking problems. Because 1, I have a disorder. 2, I'm just, an empathetic person. I care about other people's feelings and the things that they're dealing with and their disorders and their illnesses. And 3, I'm a psychology major who wants to be a therapist. So I'm probably not the right person to be sitting here trying to self-diagnose you and proceed to try and educate with Google fucking screenshots. Are you kidding me? So then, yeah, kid legit is like trying to self-diagnose, which how do you not understand how offensive that is to someone who actually has a disorder? Like, you're gonna sit there and try and do it? Okay, and you know what? Back to the fucking cancer thing. Everyone knows right off the top of their head how insensitive and offensive it would be to be sitting there talking to someone with cancer, dealing with all of that shit, to be like, you know what? I know exactly what you're going through. Oh, and on top of it, I think I have cancer. I think I have cancer just because I think it. Let me Google some symptoms. I have cancer. I have the illness that you had to go through hundreds of hospital visits to decide even if you had it or not. Well, I believe I have a low-grade level of bipolar disorder. Oh, okay, completely ignoring that statement because, again, you're not a fucking doctor and neither am I, so neither of us are going to diagnose you because that's not fucking right. That's called self-diagnosing, and that adds to the fucking negative stigma of mental illness, so please go fuck yourself. Be rude to me and tell me to fuck off and that I'm being ridiculous and I'm a fucking bitch because I want to call you out on your fucking bullshit. Well, guess what? I'm going to call you out on your fucking bullshit. Don't self-diagnose yourself and then proceed to try and educate me in the most ridiculous fucking fashion. Well, there is different types of bipolar disorder, Grace, in case you didn't fucking know. Oh, well, guess what? Tell me me what the different types of bipolar disorder are. Please fucking inform me. You know what I got back? A screenshot of his fucking Google search. Different types of bipolar disorder. You had to Google it? You had to Google it. What were you gonna do if we were having a conversation? That was the fucking plan in order to advise me on how to control and cope with my bipolar disorder that you know so much about, was Googling the fucking answers? Oh my goodness, what an efficient way to minimize and fucking de-escalate the sincerity of a fucking disorder. What the fuck have I been going to therapy and mental hospitals and trying all these different medications for all these fucking years if all I had to do was fucking Google the answers? What the fuck am I going to school for 10 years for, to be a fucking doctor in psychology to help people, if these motherfuckers can just Google the answers to how to fucking fix their disorder, or just ask some fucking kid on the street because they know about it, obviously. He wants to come back and be like, oh, don't assume my experiences in life and what I've gone through. I don't care what you've gone through in your life. At any time in your life, you should not be telling someone you are diagnosed with something you are not diagnosed with, and on top of it, trying to advise someone when you have no experience with it. That is not helpful. That is not healthy. That is not wise. That is rude. I'm a ridiculous, stupid bitch who needs to fuck off, but this kid's sending fucking screenshots of fucking disorder definitions to someone who's a psychology major who was diagnosed with that same disorder 6 fucking years ago. Who are you trying to educate? You want to talk about fucking belittling? I didn't fucking belittle nobody. I'll belittle your fucking education on a topic you know nothing about because you're sending me fucking Wikipedia fucking screenshots. But hey, you belittling my fucking disorder. You trying to tell me it's as easy as Googling the fucking answer? It's not that easy. It's not that easy to understand. It's not that easy to comprehend. And it's not that easy to fix. And it's not that easy to give tips on. You cannot Google something for that type of information. So if you want to step into somebody's shoes and try and give advice on it, I'd recommend fucking not, unless you actually do know what the fuck is going on.